here, coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. Coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles, and today I've got one from Indonesia. This is Indomie Rasa Coto Makassar, and this is the last of the Indomie varieties I have that were sent by Ferengi of Australia. Thank you again so much for sending these along. This is been super cool. There were so many varieties of Indomie that I had not ever really thought that I would get the opportunity to review. And she just sent me almost 30 of them all in one shot. Boom! So that was super cool, and I know most of them haven't even been posted yet. So that'll be something people will be pretty stoked about. Where'd you get that? Where do you get it? Where do you get it? You don't. Not here. So anyways, yeah. That is what's up. What's in the way? Oh, it's the handle of the pot. It's the handle of the pot. It's the handle. There we go. So this is a beef and offal variety, not AWFUL, OFFAL. What's offal, you ask? Oh, I don't know. Organ meat, stomach, liver, kidney, basically guts, animal guts. And this in particular variety, I believe, is all beef guts. It's okay. It's gonna be all right. Ew! No. That's weird. No, it's different. And honestly, look at it this way. People don't eat things that taste gross. There are people that like these things. I'm one of them. You know what I like? I like braised pork intestine. Oh my God. That's good. I've had that in Taiwan, and that was absolutely wonderful stuff. I guess there's a place down in Seattle that specializes in dishes made with pork intestine, which is like, ooh. Surprising that there would be a place like that in Seattle. I don't know, but that's rad. I want to try that. Where did I see that? I can't even remember where I saw that. But that's really fascinating. I think it's Chinese. But yeah. Wow. I think the food culture in the United States is starting to open up a little bit more. The acceptance that what we've known as foreign foods has been very much tinged by our Western ways. For example, Chinese food here, sweet and sour chicken. It's deep fried chicken. That's not the way you get it when you're in, say, Taiwan. I had it in Taipei, and it was really nicely cooked chicken that was kind of more cubed with a sweet and sour sauce, and it was just right. It was so good that way, and being fried out and battered and dry as a bone and almost stringy. You know what I'm talking. Just the kind of your standard sweet and sour that you get here. God, why? Make it authentic. Hot and sour soup. That's another prime example of something that doesn't make any sense, probably to most Chinese folks if they went to an American Chinese restaurant, because there's no black vinegar. It's not sour. It's very inauthentic. So, yeah, I think the food culture here is starting to lean more towards, let's actually see what this is supposed to taste like, than what has been the easy route. I mean, granted, these businesses need to make money, and there's more people that are into stuff that's more familiar through the Western palate than stuff that might be like, whoa, but I think there's more people that are getting interested in having things that are totally off the beaten path, flavor profile wise. I'm really hoping that's the case. And if so, that's really a good thing. That makes me happy. And I like to be made happy. We tried to fly a kite yesterday. My daughter really wanted a kite. So we got a kite. And it was windy. But when we got to the park, it stopped being windy. It's like freaking jerk weather. Not very nice, but maybe we'll try again today. It is windy again-ish. We just gotta find the right spot to do it. Gotta have a place without a lot of power lines, you know? Unless you want to cause a ruckus. Yeah, people here don't have a sense of humor about things like that. Do you have a sense of humor? At least one? Some sense? I'm gonna put these on last. This has a musty scent. Interesting scent. I want to try the broth before I try anything. Cheers. Salty, a tinge of the heat. Kind of a rich, deep, earthy-ish. Definitely richness. Usually organ meat is pretty rich. It's not bad. Does it have organ meat in it? No. And did I get organ meat to put on this as a garnish? No. It's not bad. It's a style of kind of like Soto. This one's Coto, though. The Soto that I've had, God, there was this place. Wonderful place. Called Warung Jajanan, and a guy named Jonathan. He was a chef, an Indonesian chef, and he made some of the neatest stuff. Good guy. And sadly, that place got burnt down during COVID. There were a lot of Asian businesses in that little spot, and I think that's why. I think somebody went and thought, yeah, that's where COVID came from. Like, what's crazy is the big thing that people have always said, you know, it's like, it came from China. None of the businesses there were Chinese. It's Indonesian, Japanese, Koreans. I don't think it was very Chinese at all, but dumb people do dumb things, and they don't discriminate with how they spread their stupidity. So. But it's a shame. I think they're starting to bounce back, but it's a long road. So wishing them well. Some crushed red pepper. But yeah, they gave me some bakso once. It's like this meatball. On the outside it was meaty, and on the inside it was like a soft egg. Oh my god. Wow. That stuff was amazing. Totally authentic. Guy would go out of his way to get chickens at a place, and he would get ones that were not like enormous chickens like is what you usually get here, like huge chicken breasts, but he would go to a place where he would buy small fryers, which are the same size as the ones that he used to have in Indonesia, to keep it even more authentic, which I thought was, the guy loved his craft. Pretty cool. All right, thank you very much for watching. Again, thank you to Ferengi for sending so many great Indomie varieties. If you want to send more noodles from all the way from Australia, I won't complain. She sent a couple batches in the last 6 months, so I'm not going to be expecting more, but if you really want to, send as many as you want. I will be happy to review them and mention you in each review. So, anyways, yeah. It's been Hans the Ramen Raider, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Like, subscribe, really helps me out and also helps like-minded instant noodle fans and fans of exotic foods find out more about this and that and the other thing as I impart my knowledge to you, whether it's right or maybe a little wrong. Anyways, have a good one. Bye-bye.